Yo, hey, top of the day, gang. What's popping, man? Let me make sure I clean this screen off real quick. Right. Hold on. Let me. Hold on. Man, top of the day. Hey, top of the day, man. It's a beautiful day. It's always a beautiful day. It's a wonderful day when you alive and well. It's a wonderful day when you alive and well, big dog. And queens out there, everybody out there, everybody that tap into Let's Talk Everything podcast. Wonderful. It's a blessing when you're alive, right? And you got a chance to do better. To me, it is. To me, it's always a blessing to be alive another day, gang, and you got another chance to do better. I don't care what nobody say. You hear me? I don't care what nobody say, gang. A lot of people, they take that for granted, though, man. Y'all better believe that. But one thing you better do, you better stop taking it for granted. Let me get some. I need some more people in there too. I'm sharing this right now. Make sure y'all hit that like button and share. I heard somebody tell me to stop telling people, share it, man. Shit. Share that. At the end of the day, man, top of the day, man, to the kings and queens out there, man. At the end of the day, man. Hey, life is wonderful though, man. You feel me? Definitely when you got somebody in your life that helps you get through the struggles you go through. That helps you grind. You know what I'm saying? That helps you do everything in life you need to do. When you got a partner that helps you do all of those things, gang, life is good. You hear me? Life is good. Life is golden. A lot of people ain't got no partners out there. They ain't got backbones out there, man. I thank God for my backbone. I thank God for my partner. You hear me? I most definitely do. I do, and I always will, because without my partner, gang, without my backbone, without my wife, a lot of shit wouldn't be possible. A lot of shit. And that's one thing I gotta do. Shout out to my wife, man. Baby, shout out to you. You feel me? You are amazing. You hear me? Yeah, most definitely. And a lot of you niggas should honor your woman, man. Because in the world, a man is not meant to be alone. Listening to JT, the bigger figure, he was just saying that. He was just stating that, and that's the truth. A man is not meant to be alone. You know what I'm saying? When you get a good partner, man, you better learn how to cherish that person, because not many of us get that chance. Not many of us get people that want to really spend the rest of their life with you. They don't want to be bothered with you, nor bothered with your bullshit. Not many of us got people like that. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be thankful for that person in your life. hmm Whether you man or female, be thankful for that person in your life, because it can be a time in life where you ain't got nobody in your life, right? And now you looking crazy because you need all the help in the world, and you got to do it on your own. It's harder alone. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's harder alone, gang. Shout out to Danica, sister Danica, because she a married sister, a YouTuber also, and she be shouting it out. She be letting young women know, like, y'all need to find y'all a man, find y'all a good man. That's about you, him, and the family. But one that put God first. One, that's a God-fearing man, because at the end of the day, these niggas out here nowadays, man, they ain't worth shit. They're not worth nothing. Not even worth your time. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't got the mindset, nor do niggas got the confidence to be a man. You see, to have a woman, gang, you gotta earn that. You gotta build yourself up to even be allowed to have a woman, to be eligible for a woman. See, most niggas think that just because you can go around and have sex with a woman, you know what I'm saying, and lay down with a woman, and y'all, spread each other legs or whatever the case may be, y'all think that's just all that comes with the relationship. That's not. You feel me? That's not, gang. That ain't it. Okay. Give me a second, gang. That ain't it, though. then we coming back up. I know she called, she down there. Okay, anyway, we get back. Okay, gang, I'm back. Most definitely, yeah. But like I said, man, you gotta learn. You know, because in life come with lessons, man. Many lessons, man. That a lot of us tend to dodge the first time around. And when you dodging these lessons, gang, you feel the need that you on top. Cooking, what's popping, man? Top of the day, man. Bars. Popping. Hey. Shout out to my boy Cooking, man, with love and more, man. Shout out to my boy Cooking with love and more, most definitely, man. Most definitely, man. Hey, shout out to you, Cooking. You feel me? Hey, but see, you know, one thing I do notice, man, like my brother Cooking with love and more, man, from Texas, he showed mad love, and I think a lot of people, they be hating. I got it. They be hating. You know what I'm saying? When they hate, we can't let them hate. We got to do what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? And anyway, you got to love your partner, man. Love who you with. Love everybody. Love your neighbors, man. Love all the people that support you, because like I said, if people don't support you, if don't nobody come through for you, gang, what's the odds that you gonna make it? It's already, the odds is against you, man. Life already stacked up the odds against you. You feel me? It did. Life stacked up the odds against you, and due to the fact it's stacked up against you, now you're making irrational decisions. You out here living life reckless, ruthless. You out here not giving a fuck. You feel me? You out here not giving a fuck, and you not caring. Like, gang, that's gonna put you in a situation you don't want to be in. I see so many niggas do it. So many niggas do it with relationships with their friends and their partners and so on and so forth. And me personally, I ain't the type of person that gotta deal with that, you know? I like to keep my energy positive. I like to stay on a path towards success, a path towards understanding that, you know, the world don't revolve around me, but understanding that the world and its energy oscillate. And what I mean by that, it goes up and down. You know, it's an up and down escalator. And we got to learn how to deal with that. So you got to stop hating. You got to stop hating. You got to start loving a little more. You got to start showing a little more love, supporting people out there. You feel me? You got to. You got to, because if you don't, my nigga, ain't nobody gonna, the same energy you pushing out there, gang, that shit gonna come around like a boomerang. And when that energy come around like a boomerang, gang, it ain't gonna be fun. You're gonna be wondering why your life is like it is. You're gonna be wondering why your life going through loops and why you going through hurdles, because you threw bad energy out there. You threw negative energy out there. You know what I'm saying? I tell everybody that, stop hating on people. Stop being negative. Be yourself. You know, like I said, I was on my brother Cooking with Love channel. You know what I'm saying, earlier, and all he do is show nothing but love. That man show nothing but love. You feel me? Shout out to gang. Y'all make sure y'all go to his channel and subscribe. And he a real one. And I seen how people was hating on him. You know what I'm saying? And I've been following gang for a minute. I've been watching this channel for a minute. You know, so I salute. And I'm like, just to see people still negative and hating in 2025, that shit sad, gang. So it's people that's gonna hate on your partners, on your backbones, your people that you love. Don't let them hate on them. Fuck them. Like I tell a motherfucker, man, my wife gonna come through before anybody. My wife gonna come through before half of my family members sometimes. I can't lie to you. That's my backbone. That's been my backbone since I started, whatever I started. You know what I'm saying? A lot of places I wouldn't have been able to get to if it wasn't for my woman, if it wasn't for her sticking by my side and her believing in me. Because at the end of the day, when you get a woman, she got to believe in you. You know, a lot of niggas right now, the reason they're not in a relationship because their woman don't got nothing to believe in. These niggas don't even believe in themselves. These niggas don't believe that they can become something. They don't got the ideas. They don't got the mindset. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's hard to maintain any of that. It's hard to maintain a lifestyle, you know what I'm saying, with having a family, so on and so forth. It is. Some of you niggas want it. I know a nigga that want a family so bad. I know a nigga that want a family so bad, gang. That nigga, he wanna, you feel me? He want a family so bad he'll jump off the bridge right now. And it's crazy, but at the end of the day, it's true. It's crazy, but it's true. But that's just like JT, the Bigger Figure, said. He said, at the end of the day, y'all gotta understand one thing. You feel me? Hold on, let me go to it. I want to go to it. I gotta go to it. Cause he had a good segment. He was popping. He was popping. Let me see.
I gotta test the news.
He was popping, gang. And I support any brother on YouTube, on any platform that's popping information that's usable, that's knowledgeable, some shit that we can really relate to. You feel me? Something we can relate to. Positive knowledge is something I can relate to. Positive knowledge is something I love. You feel me? I love hearing that. I don't care where we at, how it's coming. As long as it's positive, my nigga, it's uplifting. That's what's up. You keep popping that positive knowledge, you're gonna get somewhere. Some niggas stop because of other people allow them to, you know what I'm saying? They allow other people to become they distraction or they opinions, they thoughts. You can't let that happen, man. You know, in the end of the day, gang, you got to keep going for yourself's sake. You can't live up to everybody's expectations in life. You got to live up to your own expectations. You feel me? Some people, they gonna hate the people you with. Some people gonna hate the people you vibing with and the people you dealing with, but you ain't here to live and you ain't here to make friends because of who they don't like. You know what I'm saying? Now, if they telling you some true shit, like, look, the person you vibing with, they crooked, they bogus, they gonna do something to you, they gonna rob you, then you better open your ears, open your eyes and your ears and pay attention. But if it's a good motherfucker, if it's a good person you rocking with, 9 times out of 10, a lot of people, they hate on good people that you rocking with. Definitely your family. Your family hate on a motherfucker that's good and you rocking with them. The first thing they're gonna do is, hey, they're gonna throw salt on their name. They're gonna drag them through the mud. And right along with dragging them through the mud, they're gonna drag you through the mud. You better believe it. They're gonna talk about you like a dog next. They're gonna talk about you like a dog next. You feel me? No matter what it is. And that's another thing too. A lot of people, they only talk about you due to the shit they done probably previously heard or some shit y'all done previously talked about. So now they figure that's your whole life. Now they figure this is all you. Whatever the problem you was going through at that moment, they talk about you based on that problem. Like, well, look, they said this and that. They said this and that. As if this is the rest of your life. Like, man, that's another thing. Like when you're dealing with people, you got to know who you're dealing with. That's why I don't like to give my time to everybody, my energy to everybody. Everybody not meant for your energy and your time. I don't give a fuck if you family or not. Everybody ain't meant for your energy or your time. Fuck them. You feel me? Definitely the family, fuck them. Them gonna be the ones that cross you. And then when you recognize and they cross you, you gotta exit them out of the motherfucking plan and never let them back in. You hear me? Let the motherfuckers, let them fend for themselves. Because that's what, this year, that's what it's about. It's about fending for your motherfucking self. Because we already see that the last year and the year before that, wasn't nobody giving nobody help. Wasn't nobody reaching out to help each other. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers are fake the funk. But let's be real. Niggas didn't want to help each other. You hear me? I had a family member cuss me dog clean out just because I asked for help. You know what I'm saying? I asked them to pick up my wife and everything. They cuss me dog clean out. But at the end of the day, it's like this. I ain't get no fuck. I only ask for help. And if you can't do it, fuck you. That's all you have to say. No. You know what I'm saying? I be feeling like that all the time. And that's why I said this year ain't the year to play with nobody. This year, you got to keep your energy in. You got to, you know what I'm saying? Sustain your energy because a motherfucker will drain you. They'll drain all that positive energy out you, all that good shit, all that, you know, that greatness that you're trying to push out, the niceness you're trying to push out. They will drain that from you. And they'll love to see you mad. They'll love to see you upset. You feel me? They want to see you upset. They want to see you depressed, down. They don't want to see you make it to the top. That's why I say a lot of motherfuckers, they be hating out here, gang, but you got to stay away from them people. You stick with your partner, your backbone. Like me, if you don't see me with my kids and my wife, my nigga, then you ain't seeing me with nobody. You going to see me with, you feel me? You going to see me by myself or with them Jones. That's it. That's all. Other than that, nigga, you ain't seeing me out here with the boys. We mobbing. That was old shit. That was back in the days. Nowadays, it's about some grown shit. Motherfuckers gotta bulk up. You gotta drop your balls and start manning up. A lot of niggas don't know how to man up because they never had to be a man. They had people step in their shoes for them and had to pretend to be a man for them. They never had to own up to the responsibilities or, you know what I'm saying, be held accountable for the decisions that they made in life. They have to have people step up for them. People have to get in their shoes for them. We see this all the time. I swear to God. You feel me? We see it all the time. We see motherfuckers go through this all the time. They have to have somebody else step up for them, gang. You know why? Because they couldn't do it themselves. Because they were scared. They was nervous. You hear me? A motherfucker didn't know what to say. A motherfucker was scared something was gonna go wrong. Like, Gang, you gotta know I ain't jacking to you. This shit is real life. It's real life. You hear me? It's real life. And at the end of the day, I should have went live off my phone too. Because StreamYard be bullshitting. It seems like StreamYards don't get the notifications out. Sometimes YouTube don't either. But at the end of the day, though, it's like this. It's like niggas I hate just because they see you got something good. Like JT, the bigger figure said, he said, niggas I hate when they know you got a wife and they cursed to not get one. You hear me? Niggas I hate just because you got something they ain't got and they can't obtain. I seen it all the time. I swear to God, I hate nigga. Like I told you, I know a nigga who just want a woman who gonna be with him and try to create a family. That nigga thirsty as hell. That nigga so thirsty for a family, it don't make no sense. And I know niggas like this, but niggas that hate because you got one. I know niggas started hating when I got my wife and my family, my nigga, but I ain't get no fuck. I was still looking at niggas like bitch ass nigga. Niggas was like, damn, how that bum ass nigga get this? How he get bitch ass nigga because you ain't me, and that's the only way, nigga. You ain't me. Just because you don't mean you gonna be able to receive what I receive, nigga. Just because you don't mean you gonna be able to receive what I receive, nigga. That's the difference. You niggas energy is different. You know what I'm saying? Y'all finicky with the energy, and therefore, you know, a motherfucker, you can't operate correct. You know, you ain't wielding in abundance. You ain't wielding in nothing good. You wielding in all negative shit, all cursed shit. For real. I know some niggas, my nigga, they luck seem like they cursed. You hear me? I know some niggas, they got luck like they cursed, gang. And it don't make sense. You know, nothing never good come their way. So, you know, if you got a partner that's your backbone and that's a good one, my nigga, fuck what everybody else talking about. Because like I tell you, a lot of people around here gonna talk about your partner. A lot of people around here gonna talk about the person you with and the person you love. But fuck them. They not the motherfuckers you gotta lay in bed with. They not the motherfuckers that's gonna help you pay your bills. They not the motherfuckers you laying around making food decisions with. You know what I'm saying? When I learned that, I learned to stop listening to what people saying about any and everything. When I learned, look, you ain't the motherfucker that's gonna help me pay my bills and put food on my table. Motherfucker, my partner is. My wife is. When I learned that, then I knew, like, man, fuck what they talking about. Even when it's family, because at the end of the day, half of the time, they're gonna try to throw some salt in the game just to get you and your partner broke up. They're gonna try to throw some salt in the game just to make sure you and your partner don't succeed, my nigga. I seen this happen all the time. You hear me? This is the black community, nigga. We know what take place in the black community, nigga. You hear me? So at the end of the day, it's like, why is you listening to these motherfuckers? I tell people that right now today, why is you listening to them? You know, you should know what's going on in your situation if you're paying attention and you got your eyes on your situation. If you got your eyes glued to what it's supposed to be glued to, you know what I'm saying, what it's supposed to be pertained to, then you ain't got nothing else to worry about. Definitely not nobody else's opinions or no statements coming from another motherfucker that don't pay your bill, that don't put food in your belly or on your table, that don't put clothes on your back or roof over your head. But fuck them. What they talking about don't mean nothing. What they talking about don't mean nothing. Because a lot of motherfuckers just talk. They talk like the Bills do. The Bills be talking crazy, don't they? When the Bills do, don't they talk crazy? I know. And that's how some of you motherfuckers out there be. Y'all be talking crazy. Which it don't affect nobody, gang. You know what I'm saying? I just look and laugh because I said, damn, it's a lot of motherfuckers out here that probably want without what I got. And then once I recognize it's a lot of people out here that want what I got, I start really pushing up on them. Like, hold on, nigga, you can't get what I got, gang. Because at the end of the day, you ain't putting in the work for it. You ain't doing nothing to get it. You ain't showing you that motherfucker. Some of you niggas, you only hating or you jaw jacking or you doing what the next motherfucker doing. You following Dick, Tom, and Harry. You ain't got no lane. You ain't got no path for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You following Dick, Tom, and Harry. You don't know what to do next with yourself. That's why the only thing you can do is hate on the next person. You hear me? That's why the only thing you can do is hate on the next person. There's too many niggas like that out here. There's not enough real motherfuckers who really supporting people, motivating people, inspiring people, telling niggas to keep going, rooting people on, telling them you got this, even when it look like they finna give up. It ain't too many niggas out here like that. You don't see too many niggas doing that. You know what I'm saying? But we do got a lot of hating ass motherfuckers out there. We do got a lot of you hating dick sucking ass niggas out there and bitches who just love to hate, who love to try to drag somebody down, drain somebody out their energy, gang. I see it all the time. You hear me? This motherfucker kicking ass, boy. Mixed MXD drinks. Okay, strawberry daiquiri. That bitch on point. But you know, when you see the hatred, that's when you know you gotta turn up a little more. When you do see the hatred, you gotta turn up a little more. That's what I always did. Anytime I seen a nigga hating on me, I don't give a fuck how you hating, where you coming from, where you hating from, nigga, who you with, how you hating with them. Nigga, I turn up a little more. I turn up a little more because I already know since I got you hating, you can't do nothing to turn my savage down. Simple. Since I got you hating, you can't do nothing to turn my savage down. So I turn up a little more. Cause fuck, that's what I'm here for. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to do just that, my nigga. Sometimes you gotta pop your shit. Sometimes being humble, you can't keep being humble because people won't take you serious as being humble. So you gotta pop your shit. And when you pop your shit and they start noticing that, damn, this motherfucker's serious, then you can lay back and be humble. Like a Jay-Z type of thing. You know what I'm saying? People expect Jay-Z to be humble. Look how long he been in the game. So if you got a partner out there, you and your partner willing to ride the wave, my nigga, ride your wave, that is, fuck everybody else's wave, get your bag, then fuck everybody else, my nigga, pop y'all shit because they can't stop y'all. I feel like that about me and my wife, my nigga, like with our cake business. They can't stop us. I'm gonna pop that shit. I'm gonna keep popping that shit. They can't stop us. On my mama. You know what I'm saying? The confidence too high for that. A lot of you niggas ain't even got confidence in that, so that's why you won't do it. You know? That's why you won't do it. But you would sit around and you would hate on the next motherfucker. I be seeing shit like that and I be tired of niggas like that, gang. Like, how you gonna sit around and hate on the next motherfucker that took the initiative to take that jump, that leap, to do something, to take that risk, to get off their ass and create a business, to start something, to whatever the fuck it is, my nigga, that you wouldn't do, the same shit you wouldn't do. How? How can you hate? How? But we see it all the time. Don't get it twisted. I swear to God, we see it all the time. You know, let me get my bong real quick, gang. We see it all the time. Yeah, most definitely, though, gang. Like, that's just something I don't believe in, though. I don't believe in that hating ass shit or having jealous feelings towards anybody who doing better than you. You know, it's a lot of niggas out there, they be jealous when a nigga doing better than them. Bitch ass nigga, get there then. Do the same thing so you can get there, nigga. Stop being jealous. Stop having that hatred in your heart about what another motherfucker doing. See, that's what make a motherfucker mad, and that's what make you not original. That's what make you not unique. At the end of the day, the reason I never hated is the same thing that made me great at whatever it is I do, from rapping to podcasting, from anything I can think of, from, you know, understanding to philosophizing, you know, to anything, my nigga. That's what made me great at that shit. Not hating, because the moment you let that energy in that room in to hate, my nigga, you canceling out space to learn. You canceling out space to learn new moves and new, you feel me? New masterization, new skills, new trades, new techniques, new knowledge. You canceling out that, my nigga. A mind is a terrible thing to waste. Too many people waste it. They sit around and they waste it on bullshit, learning nothing, talking about somebody, worrying about what somebody else wearing, worrying about what somebody else doing out here, my nigga. That's not my focus. The only focus I got is getting to the top, making a lot of money, making sure I can purchase a home, making sure I can buy a lot of land, my nigga, making sure I can do what the fuck I want at free will, making sure I can take flights if I wanted to. You feel me? Making sure I could take trips whenever I wanted to, without having to wait or without having to ask or beg for any permission. That's the type of lifestyle I want. So that's the type of lifestyle I gotta work for. You hear me? That's the type of lifestyle I gotta work for. A lot of niggas don't want to work for the lifestyle they want. They want it. They want that shit to fall in their hand, though. Nigga, ain't shit gonna fall in your hand, nigga. You gotta go get that life. You gotta go get it. You gotta put in the work. You gotta put in the work and stop being fucking scared. Some of you niggas so scared, you pussy boyed out, nigga. You scared to get up off of your ass, and you scared to take the real God, you feel me, in yourself and do what you supposed to do with that. You feel me? And make ends meet. You scared to do that. I know that. I see it on niggas' faces. I see it on niggas all the time. You smell it in the nigga heart. Gang said this ain't gas, this gas. What? Fuck wrong with you? This gas. What? I'm my mama, but at the end of the day, gang, you can see it on a nigga face when they not confident, when they scared, when they unsure of life. I see it on a nigga face when they unsure of life. I see it, nigga. I smell it in your blood, nigga. That's one thing I ain't never been. I ain't never been scared of life, and I ain't never been to take on no challenge. I don't give a fuck who throw it at me, nigga. If you ain't through no challenge that God ain't created at me, nigga, then fuck your challenge and you. I'ma beat it. I'ma overcome it. Simple as that. That's the mindset I got. Some of you niggas need to have that same mindset. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, if you don't, nigga, the world gonna eat you up. Life gonna swallow you whole. Life gonna swallow you whole. You ain't gonna be ready for nothing out there. Any problem that come your way, my nigga, is gonna eat you alive. And we seeing it right now today. They tell you only the strongest survive, my nigga. That means mentally and physically. But we seeing it right now today. We seeing a lot of niggas who can't handle this struggle in life. A lot of niggas who can't take the problems and the stress in life, my nigga. They not built for this shit. You gotta be built for this pressure, my nigga. You hear me? If you God chosen, you gotta be built for this pressure. You hear me? God give you the strength to handle this pressure no matter what. No matter what, under what circumstances, my nigga. So you gotta be able to wield that energy. Stop letting the distractions and the negativity and the negative people around you throw you off. That's what's going on with y'all out there. And all the hatred and the envy and the jealousy in your heart, you letting that shit throw you off. Once it throw you off, now you lost from your true journey. Simple as that. A lot of niggas thought I was lost from my journey. Bitch ass nigga, I'm always on my journey. I'm just here now to guide you niggas and teach you niggas how to get on your path and your journey, my nigga. How to listen to your inner self. How to believe in your inner self. How to believe yourself when that first thought come to your head. Stop listening to that thought that tell you, I can't do this. This too hard for me. I don't know what this is. Shut the fuck up, you scary fuck. Go jump off a bridge or something, bitch. If you scared, you better grab that shit by the horns and live it, nigga. You better, ain't no such thing as can't, my nigga, because anything in the world is possible. We can do it. We can handle it. All you got to do is believe in yourself and start here. You hear me? To change the effect, you got to change the cause. The cause is the mindset. Some of you niggas' mindset's so fucked up that, of course, you ain't gonna never believe. You ain't gonna never believe in yourself because you weren't built to believe in yourself. Your parents fucked you up. Your parents fucked you up. They fucked your thought process up. They always told you this ain't true. That ain't true. You ain't got this type of skill. You can't do that. You only limited to this. They dumb as hell. And you dumb for believing them. At the end of the day, my nigga, you can do anything you put your fucking mind to. There's so many kids in my neighborhood in Milwaukee, Wisconsin that don't believe in themselves. And it's sad. And I'm tired of saying there's so many people, elderly, definitely the elderly people. There's so many elderly people. Nigga, they supposed to been teaching us young motherfuckers. Now they out there on the street, they smoking dope and all types of weird shit, my nigga. They want people to listen to them and believe in them. Nigga, you fucking your life off. What the fuck I'm listening to you for? You hear me? You ain't doing nothing but smoking your life away. What the fuck I'm listening to you for? You ain't got nothing good to tell me. You hear me? You ain't got nothing good that's gonna lead me nowhere, gang. Take that hit. Don't get it twisted. I love them. I love all them motherfuckers though. You know, I ain't judging nobody by what they do, but at the end of the day, the elderly motherfuckers, they supposed to be teaching the young motherfuckers. You hear me? This gas. What cuz talking about? This gas. What are you talking about? Gas. You hear me? Gas, cat piss. That's what this is. And at the end of the day, my nigga, this right here ain't no motherfucking sermon. It's the truth. It's the shit that niggas need to hear. Cause like I said, ain't nobody preaching that shit. And anytime you do get to preaching some say the world shit or some positive shit, niggas don't want to hear. They want to chuck it out the back door. Well, nigga, chuck that negative shit out the back door. I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired of hearing all that bullshit ass shit you niggas spitting. All that. Come on, gang. Not even just music-wise, but just life-wise, all that fake-ass game you niggas kicking out here to these young niggas, telling niggas how to fuck their lives off. Come on, gang. Come on, be real. Be real. That's one thing I ain't never did. When I was young, I ain't never let no other nigga fuck my life off. Nigga, if I want to fuck my life off, that's what I was doing. It wasn't like no big homie or no bigger nigga was influencing me into, hey, go do this, go shoot up this corner, go rob this nigga, go rob that stuff. Hell no. Anything I was doing because I wanted to. But after I done it, I started recognizing that that's not what I want to do. That shit ain't resonate with me. It wasn't feeling right on my heart. You feel me? I was feeling guilty behind a whole bunch of bullshit that I was doing. At the end of the day, that shit hurt. It started piercing your soul, my nigga. And if your soul wasn't pierced, then you ain't a real human, my nigga. You an NPC. You ain't got a soul. You hear me? You ain't got a soul. You need Jesus. You might as well call on him. You hear me? Real life. But a lot of niggas out there, man, they still ain't found their calling. They still don't know why they here. They still don't know, you know, that the people in their life was their backbone. You know, When I recognized that, like when I recognized my wife was my backbone, you know, I'm glad I decided to marry her. Because before, when I was younger, gang, I was young and stupid, and I didn't recognize how good of a woman she was. You feel me? Being young and stupid and reckless, I ain't recognize the goodness that was in her. I ain't recognize all the potential that lied within her. You know, all the potential she was trying to show me at that point. It's a lot of y'all out there going through that right now. And if it ain't nobody around you trying to tell you, because when I was going through that, wasn't nobody around me trying to tell me how much of a good woman I got. Wasn't nobody trying to tell me, bro, you better calm down so you can hang on to that. Niggas that let you slip, niggas that let that shit run out your hand. You feel me? Because niggas don't want to see you with it no way. Niggas don't want to see you with it no way, so they'll make sure you lose that. They ain't finna correct you on your, oh, he should know that, motherfucker. Listen, sometimes motherfuckers be so lost in the street, lost in their mind, you don't know what's going on. You know, it takes for you to tap in with that person, to talk with that person, be able to communicate with them and figure out what's going on, why they not getting this, why they not recognizing they throwing away opportunities in their life, why they not recognizing, you know, life opportunities that's granted and given to them. You feel me? They'll possibly lose if they take them for granted, you know? So I think you can blame your hobbies. You can blame your people for that shit too. You can. Them be the same niggas that be with you. They claim they love you, but they don't tell you no good information. They don't tell you how to stop being bad. They don't tell you how to stop doing bogus shit. They don't tell you how to switch your life around and do good. You can blame your people. Because like I said, when I was coming up, none of my niggas was really telling me that shit. You know, no family either. Like, none of them was saying that shit. Motherfuckers was letting me do what the fuck I did, gang. And waited till I got in trouble to say, I told you so. Shut your dumb ass up. You could have at least did a little more, bitch. If you knew I was a hard-headed hoe, you could at least gave a little more. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I be hard on the motherfucker nowadays, because I didn't get that. And due to the fact I didn't get that hardness, that tough love and that tough structure, you feel me? It allowed me to go out there and become a felon. It allowed me to go out there and fuck up my life. And then, you know, by that time, only thing you can say is who to blame? Myself, because I was grown enough to know. But I ain't had nobody that cared just as much to tell me where they can get me to care just as much. See, people figure you supposed to care already. Not if you know, and not if you ain't never known to care. Not if you wasn't raised to not care. If you wasn't raised to care, my nigga, you ain't gonna care already. That shit got to get taught. You hear me? That shit got to get taught. See, I'm tired of you motherfuckers thinking that some of these ways is already embedded. No, that shit got to get brought out. Yeah, it is in them. It's deep within them somewhere, but shit, it got to get brought out of them. A motherfucker got to teach them that this potential, this energy, this skill is in you. If not, they don't know how. They don't know they can use it. They don't know it's in them, yet alone they don't know they can use it, yet alone know how to use it. So like I said, coming up in my younger days, man, it was a lot of shit, a lot of potentials that I now see, you know, these days that I had back then, but I didn't know how to use it. I didn't know how to tap into it. I didn't know how to calm down, start loving myself a little more so I can love everybody on the outside of me and love everybody that was trying to help me, so I can understand people was trying to help me. You know, so then I asked myself, maybe was I just too blinded to see the help or see the love? Was I just too blinded? Good question. Because a lot of times you be blinded out here. You be blinded by all of the trouble you're going through, all of the hardship you're going through. You be blinded by the situation you're put in, the conditions you're going through. You be blinded from, you know, the fact that you do got help. The fact that people out here do really love you. You know what I'm saying? The fact that somebody out there praying for you and they care for you, my nigga. You be blinded from that when you doing so much and you really don't give a fuck. You know what I'm talking about? And you got to get back. Yeah, you be blinded. I got so many friends and family right now, they blinded from the fact that people really love them. People care for them. You know what they tell themselves every day? Don't nobody give a fuck about me. Well, if that's what you want to tell yourself, then tell yourself that, nigga. I had to wake up from telling myself that. I used to tell myself that I had to wake the fuck up and recognize the people that was really trying to help me really did love me. Not the people that was giving me money. The people that was giving me advice. Because the advice they was giving me was better than the money. The knowledge they was giving me was better than the money. I had to recognize that though. You see, it's young niggas right now. I got a cousin. You feel me? LeVar, that nigga don't recognize that and he ain't gonna recognize that. He's still doing family wrong. He still think that, look, the family don't love me. Nigga, family love you, nigga. You all we got. And we all you got. At the end of the day, when you get to treating yourself like that, you can treating yourself like one of them street niggas, then I guess everybody else treats you like that. We weren't the ones that treated him like that, but I guess everybody else treats you like that. And that's what happened. He found himself in one of those holes to where he had to figure this out. Like, until he come to his fucking senses, get off them drugs, and he come to his senses and recognize, yo, somebody love me. They really love me out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of seeing people out here that get help and they really think everybody against them. Motherfucker, somebody out there love you. You just abusing that love. You abandoning that love. You don't want to accept that love. See, I know my wife love me, man. My partner love me. That's my backbone. That's why when anybody talk about it, man, shut the fuck up and eat a dick. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. That's my backbone. You hear me? I pick her over any one of you motherfuckers out there any day. Any day. I pick my wife over any one of these motherfuckers out there any day, gang. Want me to tell you why? That's my stump down nigga. She gonna ride or die. Simple as that. She gonna be right there when a nigga can't. She gonna be right there when some of you niggas can't. Oh, well, I can't. I know. You feel me? Well, I got a woman that can, though. A woman that's about tough as half you niggas out there and way tougher than you bitches mentally. So at the end of the day, none of that matter. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said you got to stop letting people tell you about your people. Stop letting people trick you into believing that everybody you know and everybody you hang with ain't worth it. Everybody is useless. No, I think they feel like that because they useless. And I think they don't love themselves. Usually that's what it is, because we're a reflection of each other. So 9 times out of 10, when you talking about somebody else, you don't love yourself. That's all that is. You discussing somebody else's business. You got to backstab somebody else. You want to talk about somebody else like that shit cool, like you get cool points. You don't love yourself, you bitch. That's all it is, little bitch. Love yourself a little bit. You know? Like for real. Because at the end of the day, you don't, ain't nobody gonna love you. If you don't, ain't nobody gonna love you. I'm just saying. I swear to God on my mama. Shout out to Unc 607. I swear to God on my mama. But, you know, a lot of motherfuckers, gang, you know, they take that for granted, man. They take it for granted, you know. Like I said, I never take nothing for granted. I used to when I was young. I ain't know no better. Wasn't nobody out there teaching me every day, grilling me. So look, this is what you supposed to love. This ain't what you supposed to love. This is what you supposed to hate. This ain't what niggas wasn't doing that. Niggas wasn't teaching me shit. I had to go out and hit the streets and become a felon and learn all this shit. You feel me? Ain't nobody had time to teach a nigga. I had to learn that shit myself. So you think I got time for bullshit or anybody? Hell no. I ain't got no time for you if you ain't trying to elevate. Nigga, I cut my grandma off if she don't see it the same way I see it. Fuck you talking about? You hear me? Simple. Because now I know we ain't aligned. Now I know we ain't on the same path, my nigga. And a lot of people right now in this world ain't on the same path. Everybody on a different path. And tell the truth, a lot of people on a destructive path. A lot of people on the path to no return. Nigga, I'm off a path of no return, nigga. I'm on the path of elevation, nigga. And success, simple as that. And I guarantee to make it. Guarantee it. You hear me? I'm God body. I'm God body, simple. So at the end of the day, when you God body, my nigga, you already know with the knowing. You know what I'm saying? You know with the knowing, and that's wisdom. And that's when you apply action. A lot of you niggas don't apply action, nor you bitches. You don't apply no action. You apply hope. Well, hope. I hope. Fuck hope. When you gonna apply action and take action? You know what I'm saying? Life already beat you up enough. When the fuck you gonna stop playing in your ass and take action? I'm waiting. Time ticking. What a clock at? Hour. Hold on. Let me get this hourglass. Hold on. Little baby hourglass. I'm waiting. Time ticking. Time ticks, man. That's why I said I'm on a path to success. I don't give a fuck which path is I gotta take. I'm headed there. They say no matter what path you take in life, you're gonna get to where you're trying to go. Somebody always told me that, and I know I'm gonna get there, my nigga. Whether it's through rapping, podcasting, writing books, you feel me? I'm writing another book. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Whether it's making seasons, I don't give a fuck what it is. I'm gonna do it. You hear me? Because I'm a creator. I'm an inventor. I'm a manifester. You know what I'm saying? I'm a mastermind at creation. That's what I do. I'm an architect. That's what we all is as humans. That's what we all is, my nigga. We is the AI. AI never be smarter than us because we is the AI. That's why we got to learn to love each other a little more, support each other a little more, uplift each other a little more, so we can bring those potentials out, those powers that's hiding deep within one of each other. You know what I'm saying? That's hiding deep within each other, gang. We got to bring those out. We got to be able to uplift each other, my nigga, because if we don't, nobody ever noticed that about themselves. Or it'll take a long ass time. It took me a long time. It took some niggas to have to tell me and let me know though, like, dog, you that one, you that motherfucker though. You that motherfucker is something intricate about you. But it also took me, you know, a lot of study time about myself, reflecting, that mirror time, standing in that mirror, looking at myself, who I am. And y'all do the same thing. Sometimes you go in that bathroom, you look in that motherfucking mirror, you trying to figure out who the fuck you is and what you're here for and what all you can do. You trying to figure out, is this the best life you could be living? You trying to figure out all that shit. All that shit hit you at once. So at the end of the day, it's about what you're gonna do with it. Once that knowledge hit you, what are you gonna do with it? What are you gonna do with it? Some niggas can't tell you they plans for their future. Some niggas don't even got a plan for the future. Some niggas don't know where they gonna be at in 10 years. They ain't got a plan. They don't got a plan to own no land, be a business owner, none of that. Want me to tell you why they're unsure? And want me to tell you why they're unsure? Because they haven't thought about it. Too many people been holding their hand and holding them up by the ass, carrying them through life. They haven't thought about it. They haven't had the time to think about it because they haven't had to. Too many people been thinking for them. Too many people been thinking for you. To the point where you don't think of nothing for yourself. Yeah, you think of small, minor bullshit. And the small, minor bullshit you think of probably keep you in a hole. Probably push you a little bit back farther like a dumbass. At the end of the day, all you got to do is really recognize the potential in you and make the wisest decisions. You know, make the smartest decisions. And sometimes the wisest might not be the smartest, or the smartest might not be the wisest. But long as it don't lead you to a negative decision, then you all good. You know what I'm saying? Then you all good. Long as it don't lead you to something you can't come back from, a loss, as y'all call it. Everything y'all call a loss, I call a lesson. A loss, as y'all call it. As long as it don't lead you to that, my nigga, you all good. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Because yet you learned. And since you learned, now you know what to do to move forward. Going forward and moving forward in your journey, now you know what to do. Now you know how not to slip on that same position, on that same edge again. You know what I'm saying? Now you know when you're on the edge, you know how to jump back with precise decision on the landing that's going to land you safety for another 10 steps. Not jumping back with a stumble that can possibly throw you over the edge, my nigga, and you lose your life. Because that's what niggas doing nowadays. They jumping back with a stumble that could possibly throw them back forward, launch them back forward, and they lose their life. Playing with life, and you lose it. Playing with life and you lose opportunities. Playing with life and you lose chances. I was talking to my mechanic today and we was talking about that. How serious life is, and you know what I'm saying? How you got to slow down when you wide open and shit out there. Because some people be wide open and shit out here and we don't even be knowing it. We wide open. We living our lives wide open, and at the end of the day, we don't know how to shut close. We don't know how to close that door and recognize and look through that little peeping hole. Like, hold up, let me check some shit out. You feel me? Let me check some shit out. See, sometimes you got to slow down and check some shit out in your life, man, before you wreck that motherfucker. Before you crash that bitch and burn it, and then it's all over. And then you be begging somewhere in the afterlife for a new chance. Like, can I go back? Can I get another body? Can you put me in another body, a dog body or some shit? Like, come on, gang. Y'all niggas, I'm telling you, that shit be real. Everybody that done died, what the fuck you think they doing? You don't think they done asked for a second chance to come back yet? You don't think they asked for a second chance to come back yet? You got to be an idiot. You hear me? You got to be dumb. Know how many people been dead? Great grandpas and great grandmas. You know how many body switches they wanted? Hey, Jesus, can I? Hey, Creator, can I? Hey, Allah, can I? Come on, gang, stop playing with yourself. So at the end of the day, you only got one life to live, and while you living this motherfucker, you better make it the best. Y'all living like, bitch, you gonna like somebody finna put a GTA code in, bitch, and you gonna be back to life. Nigga, stop playing. You better make this motherfucker the best, and in a positive way, not in a negative way. I see so many of y'all make so many negative decisions. It's already bad. You're killing yourself. You smoking cigarettes, you drinking, you're killing yourself. So to make extra negative decisions like sins and extra guilty, heart-filling decisions, that shit don't add up. It don't add up. You making decisions that's gonna hurt your heart for years and years, that don't add up. You making decisions to hurt somebody else, but you telling yourself it's gonna be all right, that don't add up. You hear me? That don't add up. It don't work. I don't give a fuck how you try to justify it to yourself. That shit don't work. And the universe, quite honestly, tired of hearing it. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I recognize when the universe was tired of hearing my excuses, nigga, I had to change that shit up and start doing something different. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't go keep getting the same results. Sooner or later, that shit was gonna change, and for the worse. So, you know, a lot of y'all gotta recognize the position you in is great. It's some people in worse positions right now. Throughout all the shit you beg for in life and all the shit you cry about you ain't got, it's some people who in worse positions than you right now. You know what I'm saying? It is. Go to the Philippines. Them kids sleeping in the dirt. Them kids sleeping in houses, my nigga, that's littler than a motherfucking what you call that? That porta potty. They sleeping in houses that's the size of porta potties, nigga. And dogs and animals running inside and out. You gotta sleep on little created beds that they made from old laundry baskets and shit like that and chip bags. You hear me? It's serious. They ain't eating nothing but bugs out there. Shit real, my nigga. Like I've been seeing it and I'm like, damn, we should be grateful. We should be grateful for the things we got because we got a lot more than what other people got out there. I hate seeing somebody complain around me, you know what I'm saying? And I think about it like, wait, somebody else ain't got nothing. It's somebody out here who ain't got nothing. We got this little bit. I don't give a fuck if it's a little or not. At least we got it. It's some kids and some people out there, my nigga, who ain't got that. They ain't got no home to sleep in, nigga. They ain't got no heat. They ain't got none of that, nigga. You hear me? So at the end of the day, me personally, when it comes to that, I'm like, you know what? Chill, relax. That's the shit you reflect on too. You know, instead of crying about the shit you don't got and the shit you won't. Be grateful for the shit you already got. You know, because universe gave you everything you needed, bitch. At the end of the day, the universe gave you everything you needed. I can't answer the question if somebody asks me, well, what about the people who ain't got it? Well, maybe they had it one day in their life. Maybe they did have it. And maybe the position you seeing them in right now, which is the position that they don't have it, you know, that's being portrayed. Maybe you caught them at the bad time. Maybe before you seen them, they had everything and they was complaining. They wasn't grateful. They wasn't saying, yo, this is enough. I'm happy for everything I got. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy that it get me to where I gotta go. And you know, God took it from them. Universe took it from them. I'm just saying. Yeah, because the energy you put out there come back. So sometimes when you put negative energy out there, you put hatred, you put envious energy out there, jealous energy out there, that shit come back to you. When you put malnourished negative energy out there, it come back to you, gang. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what nobody tell you. That shit come back, my nigga. And you ain't gonna like it when it come back. When it come back, that shit gonna sting. It's gonna hurt. They tell you when it rain, it pours. It do. It do. That's why I make sure I don't dish out no bad energy. I ain't putting out no bad karma out there. The only juju I want to put out there is good juju. I want to put good karma out there, my nigga, so good shit can come back to me in 1,000 folds. You hear me? In 1,000 folds. And that's what I wake up on. I wake up on just pushing out positive energy because I know it's going to come back. I ain't got to worry about that. I ain't got to sit around hoping, oh, I hope this happens. I hope this take place. Hell no, I ain't got to hope because I know what I pushed out. I know what I did today. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what you did today, and you know the service that you pushed out there, whether it was a produced service, a product, or you know what I'm saying, a verbal service, my nigga, you know what you did. So you know the energy that's coming back behind it. Some niggas can't say the same. Some bitches can't say the same either. Some of you niggas and women can't say the same, gang. Tell you why, because all you do is wake up to push out negative energy. All you do is wake up to make sure you ruin somebody's day. All you do is make sure you wake up to hurt somebody's feelings. You make sure you wake up to make somebody feel bad. You got to be one dumb fuck. If that's the only thing you wake up to do, you a dumb fuck. You a stupid fuck. You hear me? And you need help. I don't know where you're going to get it from, but you better get it fast. Somebody going to bust your motherfucking head. For real. You hear me? You better get the help fast or they going to bust your motherfucking head. And that's going to be what you deserve. That's going to be what you deserve. You hear me? So, like I said, a motherfucker can only tell you so many times, man. Only tell you so many times. That's one thing a nigga ain't have to tell me too many times in life. You ain't have to tell me, nigga, I learned. I learned from the first time. That's why I ain't been to jail since 2012. Nigga, I learned from the first time. I ain't going back. I ain't got to go back. I ain't got to go repeat the same motherfucking mistake 100 times just to get it through my motherfucking thick ass skull that this is not what I want taking place in my life. This is not the energy I want to be holding in my life. You know what I'm saying? Some of you niggas, you got to go through this shit multiple times. You going through the same cycle in life, these same depressed ass cycles in life, my nigga. You got to keep going through it so many times to the point that it proves that you don't get it. You don't understand. You don't know what you're doing wrong. You don't know why you're in the situation you in. You keep asking the same stupid ass question. Nigga, you the one drawing this motherfucking shit on the blue board. You the one getting this blueprint, nigga. You the one, these the results you drawing up. Draw something else up then. Draw another picture. Maybe you get different results. That's real. Draw another picture. Maybe you get different results. I'm tired of niggas complaining about the results they get, my nigga. When at the end of the day, that's what you drawing out. You ain't drawing no better results for yourself, nigga. That's what you wanted. That's what you wanted. That's what you asked for. Fuck you talking about? You hear me? Fuck you talking about? That's what you decided. Those are the decisions you made. Now the decisions you made, my nigga, got you lying in the coffin. They got laying in that bed. What they say, you got laying in that bed. You do. We seen it all over the world. A lot of niggas, they laying in the beds now that they done created for themselves because of the decisions they done made. You laying in that bed. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody come to your motherfucking rescue. If I was anybody, I wouldn't want to come to your motherfucking rescue. Fuck you. You burnt yourself. You know? That's some shit a motherfucker can't come reaching for your hand for. If you done already drained yourself, bitch, I ain't reaching for your motherfucking hand. You done burnt your own life up. You think I'm finna reach for your hand and you burn my life up too? You think I'm finna reach for your hand and you pull me down too, motherfucker? That's what that, hey, honestly, that's what a lot of people in the world is about. They're about pulling each other down because they know they'll never get nowhere. So they want to pull you down too. Well, let me make sure this motherfucker never get nowhere because I ain't going nowhere. You feel me? Let me make sure they never get nowhere because I ain't going nowhere. Get your stupid ass out of here, bitch. Once a motherfucker tired of you, once a motherfucker tired of that bullshit, on my mama, they gonna move your ass around. Oh yeah, I'm going somewhere. You ain't, bitch. You going right to the same old Bojangle spot you was in. That's the truth. That's the truth. That's why some people can't make it nowhere. Tell you why? Because they make the same decisions. You ain't making it nowhere. You ain't meant to get nowhere. Because you only meant to make the same dumbass decisions. You meant to keep making the same dumb cycles in your life. You ain't ever meant to get nowhere. You know, sorry to say, unfortunately. You know, sometimes in life you got to recognize where you keep stumbling over the same hump. Some people don't understand how they stumbling over the same hump. They don't get it. They keep running into that hump. They don't get it. Like, damn, I'm back at square one. Yeah, because your dumb ass keep making the same decisions. You making the same decisions, the same choices. Like you ain't leading yourself nowhere. You know, and that's why usually I be by myself. I don't want to be around nobody who can't lead me nowhere. If you ain't smarter than me and you can't lead me nowhere, fuck you. I don't need you on my team unless you one of them real learners and I'm teaching, then I teach. But nigga, fuck you. You ain't finna do nothing but bring me down, nigga. Or if you're a chick, fuck you. You ain't doing nothing but bringing me down. Fuck you. You can't get nowhere. You don't know nothing more than what I know. Fuck you. I obviously don't need your help. You hear me? I could progress pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Through this journey. And that's why I said when you go in business with certain people, you got to watch that too, because certain people ain't ready for business. They'll bring your business down because they dumb ass ain't ready for it. They stupid ass still making, block decisions, block moves. Bitch, you in a business. This is a different ball game now, ho. This ain't the same ball game, bitch. You hear me? That's why I said, like, man, 2025, y'all better stop playing out there, man, and really get what's for you. Get what's for you. You feel you deserve everything, get it then. Go chase it. Go attack it. And fuck what everybody else saying. Stop being distracted. Stop being distracted. You know what I'm saying? Stop being distracted. In life gonna come with a whole bunch of distractions. But you can't let that shit distract you. You hear me? The sad shit, the sorrow shit, none of that shit. Don't let that shit distract you. Cause the moment it do, my nigga, you're fucked. You hear me? And the motherfucker that's distracting you, they not finna help you get back up in the lead. They not finna help you get back to where you was at, my nigga, when you got distracted and threw off and now you back on their level. They not. Let me tell you why. Because they can't get there. They don't know how to help you get there. You got there without them. You think they know something? Hell no. And then when you try to teach a motherfucker something, they don't want to learn nothing. That's another thing. You try to show a motherfucker something, they don't want to learn nothing. That's why I said, my nigga, I make sure I learn everything. I don't care about teaching no nigga shit. Y'all can stay dumb, my nigga. I learn everything and I make sure I know that shit. Definitely if it's beneficial. Because I know what's beneficial nowadays, technology. Technology, jackass. Technology is beneficial, dickhead. AI finna take over the world, dumbass. So if you ain't proficient in technology, something wrong with you. If you ain't got a team that's proficient, if you ain't trying to build a team, a lot of niggas ain't trying to build shit. You hear me? But they fucking bellies, my nigga. You feel me? The shit they eat, that's all they trying to build, plates. You know, negative vibes. That's it. That's all. We see it. You know, we know your kind out there, gang. You hear me? When I say we, I mean me and my higher self. Me and my higher self. You hear me? Me and my higher self. Hitting that gas, man. Yeah, this shit gets serious though, man. You feel me? And then the day you start taking life serious is the day you start achieving everything you thought of, everything you dreamed of, everything you ever wanted. You hear me? Everything you ever wanted, the day you start taking your life serious and you start valuing more in your life, gang, you'll start achieving more. You'll start doing more. You'll start doing more to achieve more. You start putting in more work. A lot of you niggas don't put enough work in. I used to be one of them niggas. I had to do one thing and I thought that was it. And I thought everything supposed to fall in my hand after that. Definitely, like when I used to do job applications, I feel like one application, I figured that supposed to fall in my hand. You fool ass nigga, you gotta do 20 or 30 of them for at least one job to call, nigga. You gotta put in work. You know, so it's the same thing with everything else with podcasting, music. Put in work, nigga, and then maybe something will fall in your hand. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Something will come great your way. I'm just saying, stop hating on everybody else. Stop waiting on somebody else to fail, and maybe you'll have the chance to rise. If you start waiting on everybody else to fail, maybe you can rise to the top. Cause you wasting time, cause you waiting on people to fail, nigga. All that waiting time, you could be trying to do something to make yourself better and get to the top. That's what you're doing. For real. That's why I don't waste no time on nobody. I don't give a fuck what you're doing, how you doing, how you living. I don't give no fuck. I'm always producing. I'm always producing. I'm always being productive. You feel me? I'm always making sure I'm doing something else, gang. I don't give a fuck what it is. I don't give a fuck if that bitch do 0 views or 1,000, 1,000,000 views. I don't give no fuck. As long as it's out there. The hardest part is doing it. A lot of you niggas don't want to do shit. A lot of you niggas don't want to do shit but run your fat ass mouth and shit and eat. That's it. That's all you want to do. Talk, run your fat lips, shit, and eat. Bitch, you need to be in a wall or something. They need to bury your bitch ass or something. Like, honestly, nigga, you ain't got no space in the universe. You hear me? At the end of the day, though, man, that's my time, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all make sure y'all take care, man. Y'all stay safe. Stay out the way. I'm out.